Hey everyone, welcome back. This time I will show you my new deck from Innistrad Midnight Hound. It's a blue-white spirit deck, and yeah, everyone is playing werewolves or also zombies, or maybe the most popular creature type in this deck. So I thought, why not to play also the spirits from this deck. And here we have Dennick, Pious Apprentice, also devoted Grafkeeper. Those cards are not very often played, so I thought maybe let's just try it out and see how it works. And I can tell you, during the game, if you combine those cards, it makes a hell of fun to play those cards. And yeah, I will just show you everything. And the best thing about this deck is all our creatures, they have Disturb, this ability. So we can play, you may cast this card from your graveyard, transformed for its Disturb cost. And mostly, if you will pay the Disturb cost, you will get a stronger creature, and with a different, also like here, devoted Grafkeeper, with a different ability. But yeah, we'll come to that later. And so let's start with Chaplain of Arms, an amazing card. First strike, ward 1, Disturb 4. So if we will cast it from our graveyard, we have a 2/1 flying first strike creature, and each creature you control has ward 1. So it's, yeah, it will also protect our creatures somehow. I mean, for 1 mana, it's not that bad. Then we have Lunarch Veteran, who will provide us with life whenever a creature enters the battlefield, or if it's for the Disturb cost, whenever a creature dies, will gain life. Then we have Beloved Beggar, so mostly we'll play it as a 0/4 toughness creature, because this is the perfect blocker. Malevolent Hermit is one of my favorite cards in this deck, because for 1 mana, for a blue one, we can sacrifice and we can counter target non-creature spell, and this can be so useful during the game when the opponent wants to cast Doomscar or any other card which will wipe the board, and so we have an answer. Then we have also Spectral Adversary, Spirit 2/1, Flash, Flying, and we can play additionally 2 mana, 1 blue, 1 colorless, and we'll put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, and we can phase out a artifact, creature, or enchantment. And sometimes it can also be useful when we phase out, for example, a big creature, and then we can just attack our opponent. Dennick, Pious Apprentice, also a cool card. Lifelink cards in graveyards can't be the targets of spells or abilities, and we know in Standard there are so many cards you can just cast from the graveyard or bring back, so it will stop our opponent. Also the for Disturb cost 4, it's a flying creature, and whenever 1 or more creature cards are put in the graveyard from anywhere, investigate. So yeah, we'll also do that sometimes, and this ability triggers only once each turn, and yeah, that's it. And then we have also devoted Grafkeeper. The first one is actually really good, because when it enters the battlefield, we will mill 2 cards. Most of the time, when we will mill cards, those cards always, like, I think, except Vanquish the Horde and Borrow Time, all the cards, they have Disturb, also the Sorcery. Here also the Instant Faithful Mending, so we can cast also those cards from the graveyard, so it's a huge advantage for us. And whenever you cast a spell from your graveyard, tap target creature you don't control. So yeah, also a good ability. And then for the Disturb, 3 mana, it's a 3/1 flying creature. It can block only creatures with flying. doesn't matter for us. And yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah, 3/1 flying creature, it's really solid because most of the time our opponent doesn't have anything against flying creatures, so yeah, it can be really annoying. Then we have Faithful Mending, you gain 2 life, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. So yeah, we can just get rid of the lands. And Hollowed Respite, exile target non-legendary creature, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. If it entered under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it, otherwise tap it. We can combine it, for example, with Spectral Adversary, so we can just phase out artifact, creature, or an enchantment. Then Borrowed Time is really useful in this deck. We can just exile any permanent non-land card. Yeah, there's a lot of enchantments now in Standard which are played. Overwhelmed Archivist, so yeah, we can, when it enters the battlefield, draw a card, then discard the card. Yeah, also a strategy just to get rid of the land when we have enough. And the second one is when it attacks, draw a card, then discard the card. Patrician Geist, yeah, I mean, other spirits you control get +1/+1. I'm just thinking maybe I should put a third copy, because as you can see, all the creatures, they will return as spirits, so yeah, this card will pump them up. And spells you cast from your graveyard cost 1 less to cast, also really good. And then we have to need also like a solution against lots of creatures on the battlefield. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield, destroy all creatures, so yeah. And then we have 11 plains, 12 islands, and 1 desert beach. I mean, of course, Deserted Beach should be more often in this deck, like 3 or 4 copies, because it enters the battlefield tapped, unless you control 2 or more other lands. And yeah, unfortunately, I just have no more wildcards, but this is the deck, as I said, like built around Dennick, also built around Devoted Grafkeeper. And yeah, you will see, I mean, it's amazing to play with this deck, it makes a lot of fun. And as I said, like, we can cast all the cards also from the graveyard, so we will never run out of cards. So yeah, let's play. So we have 3 lands, Dennick and Overwhelmed Archivist. Yeah, that's a decent hand, because we can also, if we have enough land, we can just get rid of that. We'll play the plains, then the island, and we can already cast Dennick. Here we have also our Devoted Grafkeeper. And yeah, Dennick also has lifelink. Let's see. So yeah, we are playing against a mono-white deck. We'll play the plains. And yeah, we can also cast Patrician Geist, and we'll attack for 2, down to 18. Okay, it's a blue-white deck. Then we will cast Devoted Grafkeeper, and unfortunately it was just land. We have all our cards, they have the ability Disturb, so we could also cast it from the graveyard. Then we... I mean, maybe our opponent is just waiting and he wants to cast Doomscar. But for us it doesn't matter, because all the creatures besides Patrician Geist, you can play it from the graveyard. Yeah, devote the Grafkeeper. I mean, it will be a flying 3/1 creature. Our opponent is also playing Dennick. Funny. I think this Malevolent Hermit is the perfect card right now, and we'll keep 1 blue mana so we can counter the Doomscar. We will attack with the flying creature. Yeah, that's why I really like. Also, we don't need any other counter spells because this counter spell is within Malevolent Hermit, a creature. So yeah, that's amazing. So our opponent is going to attack. I think we can block with Dennick and Devoted, so he can just kill 1 creature. I think that's a good trade. Then we have Chaplain of Arms, nice. But I think I will go for this creature, and we can just discard, yeah, the same card. And now we can, yeah, just attack with the flying creature, and we'll keep the blue mana in case there's a board wipe. Storm Chaser Drake, okay. And whenever it becomes the target of a spell, our opponent can draw a card. Okay, another land. Then we can cast... yeah, we can cast maybe another Patrician, guys, but it will just support 1 creature. So it's a 3/3. Let's play the Chaplain of Arms. And yeah, we are... okay, yeah, GG. Yeah, we had a lot of creatures. So, 2 lands, it's okay, our creatures are really cheap. So we can also cast Lunar Veteran and Chaplain of Arms, but it's better just to go maybe with the Hermit. And we are going to attack. Then we can play the land, and yeah, it doesn't make anything, so we can attack first. We'll just attack with the Lunar Veteran. Okay, our opponent is going to block. And what can we play? Either Dennick or Chaplain of Arms. Let's go for Dennick because it's more expensive. And yeah, the blue mana for the Hermit. Yeah, then we can play also another card and the Chaplain. So we have already 4 creatures, nice. Looks really good for us right now. Draw cards. I think I will... yeah, we should counter that. Because maybe our opponent doesn't have any response on that, what we are doing right now. Teferi. Okay. Yeah, GG. It was just too fast. So, here we are, and we can cast Lunar Veteran. Also Dennick. And let's hope we'll also draw a 3rd land. We're playing against a blue-white deck again. Recently, a lot of people maybe are playing blue and white. So we can also play Spectral Adversary. But let's hope that we'll just draw a 3rd land, so we can also... not bad, we can use that. Here we are, 2 lands. So what we can discard also Hallowed Respite, and we'll play the land. And you can attack with Dennick. So yeah, that's the good thing. We have 7 cards we can play. Yeah, and then we have 4 mana. We can play either Spectral Adversary and phase out the dragon, for example, or we can also use Borrowed Time. Land, but we can play the Spectral Adversary, phase out the dragon, and attack with both creatures. Dennick has also lifelink. Yeah, we could go that way. So, and we are also gaining life. Phase out. And we can just play Borrowed Time also later. So yeah, you can see the difference. Like, we still have 6 cards, our opponent only 4. Flying creature, okay, also spirit. We could block the Frost Tyrant. I think that's a good trade. And 2 damage. We will play the land and Borrowed Time or Patrician Geist. Let's play Borrowed Time on the flying creature. And we will just wait, attack 3 damage down to 12. And at the end of our opponent's turn, we can just play a Faithful Mending. Okay, so Seven-Tailed Mentor has a counter. Okay, transforming the creature into a 6/6. Yeah, I mean, we have so many life. We don't care about that. And we don't have to block. What can we do now? We can play Devoted Grafkeeper, Overwhelmed. We can also cast... the problem is all the cards, they cost 3 mana. We will discard the Patrician Geist and Overwhelm first, because we need more mana. And I think Devoted Grafkeeper, it's a solid card with 3 power. And now we have to wait. So our opponent, yeah, he's going to equip the creature for 2. Strange. I mean, he has only 12 life and he is going to attack. I mean, we can block the backup agent. It's only a counter, not a shield counter. So both creatures will die, and yeah, we can just play the card from our graveyard. And yeah, equip again. And yeah, it looks really good right now. We can play the untapped land, Malevolent Hermit. And we should keep 1 blue mana. Let's see, we can play Dennick, transformed. And we will attack. Yeah. Lunar Veteran is giving us so much life. I mean, I don't know when we just have to block. Again, Serpentine. Yeah, but that was really unnecessary because this creature doesn't have haste. Yeah, we are not going to block. So 1, 4, 6, 9. So our opponent is dead. If we will just remove or tap Inspiring Overseer, and that's, yeah, we'll do that because we can play a creature from our graveyard and devote a Grafkeeper. Let us. So yeah, GG. So 3 lands, Lunar Veteran, devote a Grafkeeper, also Hermit. Hermit at the beginning is always perfect. So we can just respond on our opponent's, I don't know, when he will play an enchantment, artifact, or a board wipe. We have to play the plains, so Deserted Beach will be untapped in the next round. The problem is we can't cast anything next turn, but we will discard the land. Another plains. Maybe I will go for the Deserted Beach. Yeah, we have to be careful because we can see it's black deck goes and uses the ability discard, so we have to be careful. And if once we have enough lands on the battlefield, we have to keep them, so we can just discard those cards. Yeah. We can discard either plains or now since we have drawn another plains. But yeah, I just realized it's not that bad to discard because our creatures, they have the ability this ability, so we can just play it from the graveyard. Okay, nice move. A 5/3 creature. Yeah, all our creatures, they have Disturb, also the Overwhelmed Archivist. We can play Melvin, but we just need another blue mana. Then let's play the Luminous Phantom. If he is going to attack, we will not block. I mean, we would lose both creatures. But he's killing it anyway. And he just foretold the card. Maybe it's, what can it be? Poison the Cup? Or where you have to sacrifice 2 creatures? Or maybe the card which forces the opponent to discard 2 cards. Yeah, I think there are no more cards in Kaldheim black. I mean, okay, the angel with Death Touch. Anyway, so we are going to play this creature, and yeah, we can discard the Devoted Grafkeeper and cast it for 3 mana. Which card is that? I think, yeah, since a discard deck, so it has to be discard. So we, unfortunately, yeah, we have to discard Vanquish the Horde. Yeah, Skull, right, exactly. But I didn't know that if we have just 1 card, so our opponent can also draw a card. Yeah, it says if it has, okay, there's another copy. Devoted Grafkeeper. Yeah. And also Chaplain will keep, I mean, we don't have to. And we'll attack with the flying creature and with the creature with power 3. Okay, he blocked. We will gain life. And still 3 cards in our hand. So he will draw 2 cards, okay, fair. Yeah, and then we, okay, Faithful Mending. The problem is, yeah, we will draw cards, but we have to discard all the cards. We can play the creature, and if this creature will attack in the next round, we can draw a card and discard. And yeah, we are going to attack with all the creatures. Down to 10. Malevolent Hermit. It's a 2/2 creature. Or yeah, I think I will just wait, because maybe there is also the spell from Kaldheim where you can just destroy the whole board and bring back a creature or a planeswalker. So yeah, we don't have to hesitate right now. I mean, to rush. Target opponent, okay, so we'll play Faithful Mending. Yeah, perfect. More land to discard. And then we can use it again. Yeah. So, Chaplain of Arms is that. And then we can, yeah, that's also the good thing about the stack. We can just discard, and those cards will come back to our hand. So you can see this is somehow also our hand. Four cards, and looks pretty good right now. 1, 3, 6, 8 damage. And also the creature, all the creatures have ward 1. Yeah, GG. Good game. So, freelance, Lunark Veteran, And Spectral Adversary, nice. Borrowed Time. Are we going to play against the enchantment deck? Sorcery, search your library for a basic land card, okay. Another Spectral Adversary. Then we'll just attack and we can cast it for the flash cost. Willow Geist. Then we can cast it. The planes. I love the artwork of those planes from the newest set. I mean, the blue one doesn't look that great, but the white one really beautiful. Riders Valkyrie, okay, strange. In a deck with Willow Geist. Then we can... I think I will keep Spectral Adversary for the next turn, so we can cast it for the flash cost and also pay the additional 2 and phase out the Angel. Devoted Grafkeeper. Nice. More land. Yeah, let's wait first. We don't have to hurry right now. Voice of the Blast. We could use that right now and phase out the Angel, so it will not get any counters. Then we will make our spirits bigger. Yeah, looks good. Devoted Grafkeeper. Unfortunately, no cards that we can cast from the graveyard. And yeah, our opponent is just stuck on 3 lands. Really? He's going to attack 3/5? He has only 11 life, so I wouldn't recommend. Also not with the Voice of the Blast. Okay, so yeah, we are going to block with both creatures. I mean, if there are more clerics, it will just get bigger, and we have to avoid that. Lunar Veteran, or also Devoted Grafkeeper. The only problem is the Angel, which has toughness 5. We can play another Devoted Grafkeeper. Lunar Veteran. We just need to have so many creatures on the battlefield so we can just attack with all of them, and our opponent can't do anything about this. Yeah, let's play the Departed Soulkeeper, and we will just attack maybe with Spectral Adversary, or we will maybe wait. We can just wait one more turn. And our opponent doesn't have any land. And then we can also play... Oh, he brought back Voice of the Blast. And then also received life. Oh, Patrician Geist, nice. So many, okay, yeah, this looks really good for us right now. Yeah, we can attack with all the creatures. 4, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah, next. GG, good game. Dennick, here you are. Also beloved beggar. Spectral Adversary. Nice sleeves. Dennick is legendary, so we can't cast a second copy. I think I will go for the devoted Grafkeeper. The Fairy Vandal. The card from which set? Yeah, from Eldraine, right? Whenever you draw your second card, you will it will get a counter. Yeah, let's see if he will attack, and hopefully he will not draw a second card. We can just block it with Spectral Adversary. But yeah, here we are. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest back on the top in any order, and you will draw a card. Okay, unfortunately we can't block, but so our mana won't be useless. We'll just cast the Spectral Adversary. Oh, still no mana. Maybe the Malevolent Hermit, and we can just attack down to 14. Keza. Whenever our opponent is drawing a card, he will gain life and we will lose 1 life. As long as we have Dennick, that's not a big issue. Yeah, we can attack with a Spectral Adversary. Oh, he's going to block. I wouldn't do that. I mean, for our opponent it's easy to draw a second card, so I will just let the Fairy Vandal on the battlefield. Queza, Yeah, we can play Overwhelmed or Beggar and Devoted Grafkeeper. But I think I will just... I won't put as many creatures on the battlefield. Maybe our opponent has something like Doomscar or... yeah. This card is from Kaldheim, where you can also kill all the creatures and bring back a creature from back from the graveyard on the battlefield. Something with blood. Yo, the shield counter. I'm just surprised that there are not so many players. Ah, here it is, Blood on the Snow. Yeah, exactly this. Yeah, for this case we have Malevolent Hermit. But yeah, now I get it why he played that, because Keza has the shield counter and it would survive. Only our creatures would die. So I think maybe there is a second copy. I don't know if I should play. I mean, we can play the cards from the graveyard, but that's risky. Yeah, let's play the Geist. And attack. Down to 10. Yeah, the creature will just lose the shield counter, I just realized it. And he can also put the creature back on the battlefield. So I think it's... Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Blood on the Snow. Phew. And Fairy Vandal, yeah, that's the only creature in the graveyard. Nice, we have the second island. Devoted Grafkeeper. And we can just discard Hollow Respite. Or, yeah, here it is. But I think I will just go for the Hollow Respite anyway. Yeah, our opponent just destroyed the whole board, but we still have 6 cards we can just play. So, as I said, like, against those decks, it's really useful and effective. Yeah, we are... Yeah, will not block. Devoted again. We will just discard the Devoted. We'll play the land, and we can play Dennick because he has lifelink, and we need creatures with lifelink. Whew. That's a tough game. And our opponent is drawing cards, getting more counters. Yeah. So we can play Faithful Mending. Oh, we will keep Borrowed Time, of course. And then we can... Yeah. We can exile Keza, so it will stop. So we will stop losing life, and we can just attack with all the creatures. 9, we have to be aggressive. So many cards. 4, 8. We can't block. Down to 7. Huh? Okay, didn't attack. Spectral Adversary. Yeah, we can play it and we can phase out 2 creatures actually. But I think I will. I mean, for sure. Fairy Vandal. The other one, it's... Yeah. It's not necessary. And we will cast the Luminous Phantom. And because we played a card from the graveyard, we activated the ability of Devoted Grafkeeper. So yeah, I think it's over when our opponent doesn't play any like cards like Doomscar. 4, 6, yeah, it's just 6 damage. Spectral Adversary. Yeah, can be really annoying for the opponent. Anytime we are just we will pay the additional cost. We can just phase out artifacts, enchantments, creatures. And the good thing is we can also use Hollowed Respite and do it more often. And like Fairy Vandal we can just also phase out. But we have too many creatures. He's going to attack. Strange. Land, and yeah, we will Hollowed Respite. Yeah, GG. So yeah, that is the deck. We have a lot of all the creatures. They have the ability Disturb, so it's just amazing. We can just cast it. I mean, you see how many cards we have in our, yeah, we can say hand. It's the graveyard actually, but that's really cool because we can just play those cards twice, and we have yeah, card advantage from this. And also Dennick, Pious Apprentice, also Devoted Grafkeeper are cool cards. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you like the content, you can subscribe, and yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.